Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Oakland. It's A's baseball coming up next. Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Coughlin is right there. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. In now, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line towards center field. Burns is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Carlos Beltran gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Burns is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gray has his target. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Carlos Gomez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman, Adam Lynn.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Line to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Chris Davis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Gregorius is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Paul Goldschmidt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. Coughlin from shallow right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Greg Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Squared that one up just a little late. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Starlin Castro into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Headley down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Stephen Vogt will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And I think this is pretty impressive just for the position he plays. When you're a catcher, it's so tough to maintain a great average over the course of a season.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Mark Hanna settles into the box for his first chance.
Mark Hanna.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Josh Reddick gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Bounce down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jed Lowry will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the Wellington Castillo will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
Fly ball out toward right field. Reddick moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Didi Gregorius will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Sent on the ground out to second, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Jacoby Ellsbury will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Gomez is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Chris Coghlan will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Gray gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner sprinting after it. And a rather easy first out. Billy Burns will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Carlos Gomez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. Brett Gardner is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So one away now for Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Greg Bird comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And it's quickly 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. To second for 1. On to Lind. It's a double play and the inning is over. Adam Lind is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Gray into his motion. First pitch on the way.
26.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike 1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Chris Davis is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing, strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that'll get down for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stephen Vogt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a little tapper. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Mark Canha stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI because right now the infield's playing back.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Starlin Castro heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Chase Headley. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Tonight,
borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Wellington Castillo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Didi Gregorius stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Jacoby Ellsbury steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Josh Reddick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Jed Lowry stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Beltran, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So stepping in, Chris Coghlan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And that's the mark of a really good pitcher here. They get just a little bit tougher to hit when they get runners in scoring position.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Ellsbury is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Billy Burns will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Beltran. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And not in time as the run scores. Carlos Gomez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Brett Gardner will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both the left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he's retired, 1 away. Carlos Beltran steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That misses, 1-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And another foul ball. To first. Fielded cleanly by Lind, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Lined back over second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Greg Bird will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adam Lind will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. It's sharply toward third, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Chris Davis will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Gray is there for it. 1 away. Stephen Vogt will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Mark Canha comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. This is line to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Josh Reddick will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Seared down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Jed Lowry steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Looking up is Ellsbury. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman,
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. 2-0.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
4 runs here in this half inning. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Drilled to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Reddick is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Chase Headley.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Lifted the other way to left center. Burns on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Wellington Castillo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Canna gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Billy Burns will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Center fielder, Billy.
Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Carlos Gomez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Kirby Yates will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first. And now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is right there, 1 down. Adam Lind steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Chris Davis stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hard liner to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Didi Gregorius will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate.
Your attention, please.
Mark Zipchinski
Now pitching for the A's,
Ken Sato is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Burns, 1 out. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Burns is there, 2 gone. Brett Gardner will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And, Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Gomez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stephen Vogt gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Right side taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Mark Canha will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Josh Reddick ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
When you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Chris Coghlan stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Marcus Semien will start to loosen up in the on-deck.
Marcus Semien.
High pop-up. Castro settles under it near second. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Beltran. And they'll need him to get...
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Canha has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Greg Bird makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.